Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you guys real quickly a Dollar Tree haul. I found a couple things that I've never seen before, so I thought I could share them with you. And then of course there's a couple things that I have picked up before. So we'll go ahead and get started, right? I went ahead and picked up 2 bags of these Warhead limited edition mixes. Now, if you guys have seen or heard me talk about the Dollar Tree candy this year as far as Halloween candy goes, you will know that I'm quite disappointed in the amount of candy that's coming inside the bags this year. This is something right here that reminds me of the amount of product that they had inside the Halloween candy bags last year. As you can see, this is like 35 pieces here, and they're Warheads, and you have like 3 different types of candies inside there. This is what I loved about Halloween candy at Dollar Tree last year, was this kind of stuff. With the 35 pieces in it, it allows you to be able to, even if you, like for me, I'm only purchasing this candy as far as my treat bags for the kids' classrooms go. I have 2 little ones that will both have parties, and I always do the treat bags for Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and so I like to be able to put a few pieces of each bag. You know, I like for them to have a variety. So for me, if the bag itself doesn't come with like 25 to 30 pieces, it's not really worth $1 because I'm having to buy 2 bags of it anyway. So this is one of those bags that's got 35 pieces in it, so I was more than happy to purchase it for $1. I have found me looking through the Halloween candy section this year and have passed on a bunch of Halloween candy that I would love to eat myself, but if it doesn't have at least 25 to 30 pieces in it, I'm not buying it. So I would just rather go to Dollar General and buy a bag that has 35 pieces in it for $2. It's a little bit better of a selection of candy, plus I'm paying $2 for the same amount anyway, so I might as well not have a gajillion bags of candy laying around. So I did pick up 2 of those, and then of course, we always, here in our town, we have a thing that the Optimist Clubs put on. It's called Freaky Town, and it's the entire Court Square. And all the businesses and things go up there and participate, and it's more or less like a trunk or treat. And they do that the Saturday before Halloween, unless of course Halloween falls on Saturday, then they just do it on that Saturday. But this year Halloween falls on Tuesday, so we'll have a trunk or treat, and then we will have Halloween on Tuesday. So more than likely we'll take our kids out for a little. We always go to the Freaky Town trunk or treat thing, and then we will probably take our kids out for a little bit on Halloween, but we don't like draw it out for hours and hours and hours. So we will more than likely be home at some of the point throughout the night of the trick-or-treaters, you know. So I'll have some candy left over for them. And then, of course, all the candies that like my kids can't eat or won't eat, I usually pull them out and give them back because I would rather give them away to hopefully another kid that's going to eat it before I throw it away. So anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling on about the candy, but that's the situation. So the last time I was at the Dollar Tree, I found these little luminescence candle wax melts in the flavor, hold on, let me see if I've got it. In the flavor pumpkin cheesecake, this one, and I actually really enjoyed it. And at that time they only had this one, and then they had a blackberry one, which I was not a fan of at all. But I really do love this one, and surprisingly it lasts quite a bit a long time. In my house, maybe it's because I have like 3 of them going at once, so it just seems like it lasts longer. So I did pick up 2 of those, and I was on the hunt for some more of these just to have a stockpile of them, but I couldn't find them. But then I came across this one, this time at Dollar Tree, along with the blackberry one. And I absolutely am in love with this scent as well. And this was the only one I could find. It wasn't even in the candle section. It was just sitting back there by the gift bags, all lonely, like somebody had picked it up and decided they didn't want it and put it back down. So I'm going to keep my eye out for these and these, because I would like to have a stockpile of both of these flavors, because my husband, if I have to put anything into the burner, it needs to not smell like a girl. So, like woodsy smells and rain smells and like clean linen, ocean breeze, and like stuff like this, apple pie, pumpkin pie, anything that's like fall related that doesn't smell too girly is the only thing that I can burn. It bugs him if I put something in there that smells too fruity or something like that, because he's a big old baby most of the time. But anyway, getting back to, he knows I'm just joking, guys. He knows I'm just playing. So don't fear, and honestly, he probably doesn't even watch these anyway. They started putting out some Christmas items, and I found, this is ornament filler, but y'all know me. I'm not going to use it as ornament filler. I'll be putting some of this niceness in some shakers. And I'm hoping to start making Christmas cards soon. I will. And then I found these as well. It doesn't look like there's 36 in there, but it says that there's 36. And it's just the clear little snowflakes. So I picked up those. I think I have a bunch of these from last year, so that might end up in a giveaway if I do still have them. If I didn't use them, I can't remember. I haven't pulled my Christmas stuff out yet. And then this was the first time I've seen these dragonflies at my store. And so I went ahead and picked up the pink and the green ones. I have seen other people have these. I have received projects with these dragonflies on them, and I just thought they were super cute. So I went ahead and got them, those sets, because I'll probably never see them again. I picked up a set of these googly eyes. I'm working on a DIY for Halloween, and I was gifted some, and I had some myself, and I've used them all. So I needed to get some more, so I have these. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish up this project, and I will be posting that at some point in time. I needed to get these cold packs. This is just a freezer. It goes in the refrigerator and freezes. I use these in lunch boxes. If there's only one thing in particular that needs to stay cold, I put these in the freezer. The only problem with these is I started out with about 4 of these last year, and 2 of them got popped last year, and this is the first time I was seeing them back. And these happen to be a little bit bigger than the ones that I had last year. They had a soccer ball, and they had this one and another. Sorry, I was out on the football field earlier, so I apologize, my hands were dirty. It rained during the game. What was I saying? Oh, we had like a crab and another type of fish, and this is quite a bit bigger than that. And Jack doesn't like soccer, so I didn't pick up the soccer ball. And now that I have this thing, I kind of wish I would have gotten 2. So next time I go back, hopefully they have some. But like I said, they are definitely worth $1. They are extremely beneficial in lunch boxes. We also use them for boo-boos as well. We call them a boo-boo pack here. When the boys get hurt or something happens, you know, and I've got 3 of them. So we were down to 1, and it got popped the other day, so I needed this one. And like I said, now I'm really kicking myself for not getting more I should have. So I will probably do that when I go back next week. So there's that. I already took it out of the package because I'm going to put it in the freezer when we get done here. Okay. So then I went ahead and picked up these 2 packs of erasers for treat bags at school. I have some from last year, and there is 12 in each one of these. But again, I'm not sure how many kids yet are in Jack's class. So I want to make sure I have enough, and then the leftovers I will of course save for next year, or I will just put them in the littler kids' bags, although they don't have a need for them at this moment. Or I'll double them up if I have enough. I don't know. It depends on how many kids are in his class, really. This I picked up. I bought one of these the other couple weeks ago whenever I was at Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love it. It does not have a very strong scent, but whenever I catch a whiff of this, it reminds me of a really nice smelling man. And so I am just like constantly, every time I get a whiff of it in the car, I'm like, where's that coming from? And so I decided to pick up 2 and hang 2 up and see if that doesn't make the scent. I don't want it to be like so overwhelming that, you know, that's all you smell when you get in the car. But at the same time, I want a little bit stronger of a scent than what it puts out. So I'm going to try, and I love the smell of it, or else I wouldn't have wasted my time. I would have chalked it up to just being like, oh, it's not that great of a smeller, so we'll just get rid of it. But I love the smell of it. So I went ahead and picked it up, and maybe if I double it up, I will be able to use it or smell it better. Here, I also picked up 2 more packages of note cards. I tend to pick these up randomly when I see really cute ones that I like this one. I really like circled things that are circles. And like, I can't get over sometimes the prices that they put on these. $3.25, and you can find them for $1 at Walmart, at Dollar Tree. I don't know what Tender Thoughts Greetings, but this is from Canada. The company's from Canada, it says, but it says it's made in the USA, which is a bonus for me. And then this one also says Tender Thoughts, but it says it's a great value at $1. I don't know. Open here, it has the retail price down there at $3.25, but it's not on this one. So either way, I pick these up all the time, and I'm almost out. So that is the reason why I went ahead and picked these up. I picked this up because Jack is getting ready to have like Pride Day or Ribbon Week at school. They always have it the week before Halloween, and they dress up certain days. Well, one of the days is I mustache say no to drugs, and so I got some mustaches, and Jack can pick whichever one he wants. And then I figured Liam could have one, and then, you know, he could take extras, and if there's any kid at school that doesn't have one, they can have one. I mean, there's 7 of them in there. So anyway, I picked that up for that specific reason. And then I found this eyeshadow palette in the nude. I only wear a couple different palette colors. Like, I wear the nudes. I wear a smoky, but only like this color and that color, and maybe this and this color. Unless this color I'll wear, unless I've got something important to do. I'm not smoky eyeing it up. You know what I mean? I'll wear a little shadow from time to time, just one color on my eyelid for everyday purposes, but I'm not like a makeup artist. I mean, whenever I was younger, I was all into all that stuff, but you know, when you get older, you just find that you just got, or for me anyway, I just found that I've just got too much other crap to do than to sit there and spend 30 minutes on my makeup. I literally put my makeup on in 5 minutes and then I leave my house. That's it. So if that tells you anything about the kind of style that I'm working with, then you know what I'm talking about. And then I just picked this up. Number 1, I probably won't use it as a makeup. I like how it's in a little, I don't know if you guys have seen these. I haven't seen these either. But I bought these, and then I found one at Dollar Store as well. That's a different one, which is the one that I'll probably more than likely end up wearing most of the time. But this says this is a Sun-Kissed LA Colors bronzer, and it says it's great for all skin tones. Now, I figured maybe I'd try it for a bronzer. I do use a bronzer most days. Just mostly as a blush. Just saying. You know, I'm a slacker when it comes to makeup. But if for some reason I do not... This was made in Canada. Are these made in Canada? All of them? Yes. If for some reason I do not use this, or once I put it on my face, I'll be using it in crafting. So either way, it's a win-win situation. Let's see. Picked up some Irish Spring. This is a 2-bar. This is a good price. My 15-year-old swears by Irish Spring. He usually doesn't. You can buy him all the Axe body wash, all the other crap in the world, but this is what the kid wants, so this is what we get. And for $1 for 2, not bad. You can buy 1 bar for $1 at Walmart. I picked up some more Paw Patrol body wash because my youngest son decides that he squirts it out, all of it, at one time, most of the time. So there you go on that one. And this is a repurchase. I pick this up all the time, probably just about every other week. Here's a product that I have not seen, however, and it is called Cherry Blossom. And I have to say, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this word here, because they must be French or something. Let's see. Oh, this is a actual Dollar Tree brand. It's a Greenbrier. It's Greenbrier, which is a little weird and odd because it doesn't smell. I mean, this thing smells amazing. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can put my hand back here. It's pretty thick. Like, it's not a thin. Here, let's see here. Oh, look, it's running down the side. It's clear, so you're not going to be able to see it too well. But a lot of times, I don't know. Maybe you guys have seen this before. I have not. And they had another one. They had another one for ladies. And then they did have another one for a man. And I tried to get Ethan. Ethan was with me shopping, who's, you know, my oldest, the Irish Spring. He's like, I ain't using that. I ain't doing that. You know me, I gotta have my bar soap. Whatever, cowboy. So we, it's the only time I ever get him out of his room and participate in life is if we go shopping somehow. And so if he wants to use the Irish Spring, if me buying Irish Spring is going to get him to go shopping with me, I'm okay with that. I will do it until he's 50 if that's what it takes. But anyway, so this smells really delicious, and I have now bought like 3 body washes in the last like 3 weeks. But I'm afraid that if I don't get it, then I won't ever see it. So I technically probably am good to go. And this is 20 fluid ounces. I'm probably technically good to go with body wash for a few months. So I'm going to refrain myself from buying any more for myself because I seriously have, and I'm the only girl. So, you know, it'd be different if it was the man one because then it would get used up way faster. But then we got this one, and it's because my husband and the 8-year-old and Ethan, sometime if he's in a hurry, he will use this, the body wash instead of the bars. I don't know. He tried to explain it to me once. I just can't figure it out, so it's whatever. As long as he's cleaning his body, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? That's what I keep telling myself. So this is the shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash, and the Cool Ocean Wave, and that's the 20% bonus. I've said this before. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the fluid ounces, because this bottle with 18 fluid ounces, and it says 20% free on it, versus the 15 ounce was sitting right next to a 15 ounce bottle that said 25% more free. So pay attention to the ounces. Don't just look up here at this. Look at your ounces, because sometimes they try to trick you. And you always want to get the most of your money if you're going to be buying the same product anyway. So then I found this little gem, and there was a couple different ones. This was the one that I liked the best. And I don't know, have you guys seen these? I've not seen them. And this says Love Forever, Cherry Blossom, and Jasmine. I have no idea why there's a peach on there. That blows my mind, why there's a peach on the bottle of a Cherry Blossom and Jasmine. Jasmine and cherry blossoms are both flowers as far as I know. But it does smell delish. And it says that it has, you guys probably are not going to be able to see that, so let me see if I can read it. Cherry blossom and jasmine with vitamins C and E. But it does really, it's, you know, a body mist. And it does smell really good. This is made in the United States, and it's made in New York. So, I'm a big fan. If I would have realized how big of a fan that I was going to be with that, I probably would have picked up the other one just for giggles. Okay, so then I found a couple more things. I bought 2 of these Good and Clean wipes. I always go with the fresh scent if I can find it. 45% more wipes, which means that it's got 35 wipes in here. Another thing that I always tell people about, watch the quantity, because these also were sitting on the shelf right next to a container that had 24 wipes, and it said 30% more, or 30% more free wipes on it. So I always, I look for this first when it says 45%, but I always look at the quantities, because you know, like on this one for sure, it said 20% free versus the 15 ounce, and there's 18 in here. And then on the 15 ounce bottle, it was 15 ounces, but it said 25% more for your money, you know? So just always pay attention, make sure you're getting the bigger quantity, no matter what the little bonus label says, because sometimes they try to trick you on that, yo. Okay. I don't think they do it on purpose. I think that when they're purchasing products to send to the United States, is this Greenbrier? Or when they buy stuff and ship it. Man, this Dollar Tree's really rocking my world today. This was made in the United States too, in Wisconsin. So when they're buying products, I'm sure they're probably not really paying attention to what the outside of the bottle says. They're just like, yeah, can you send me like 5 cases of these Good and Clean disinfectant wipes? And the company itself just sends what, you know, just has different labels for the product. And then I found this, guys. Now this little spot right here is a little wonky, and I'm gonna go in and fix that, but it was the only pink one that they have. And I kind of like the ruggedness of it anyway. This is on board. That's a press board. That's definitely not real wood. That's press board. But I just love it. Have you guys seen these? I have not. And I just couldn't resist myself. Sometimes I can find the good signs at Dollar Tree. Most of the time I cannot. I've been looking for all the farmhouse pictures from Dollar Tree, and I can't find them. But I really, really love this. It says go your own way, which that's the reason why I like arrows. So I will be hanging this up here on my wall. I cannot wait to buy a bigger house or build one, because I will have my very own craft space. Right now, most of my stuff is in my bedroom, which the husband doesn't like, I don't think, but it is what it is, right? But in my own craft room, I will be having, you know, things such as this, and I'll be able to decorate and do what I do best, yo. Okay, so that is it. That is the Dollar Tree haul for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please, oh, you know what? I lied to you. I have a whole nother bag down here on the floor. Nothing special, though. If you guys had watched my Dollar Tree haul from a couple weeks ago, I had got a couple calendars, and so I just needed, I'm almost done with that project. I just needed a couple more frames, so I got that 8x10, and then I got this one here that has the 3 4x6s in it. You know, you're not going to be able to see that clearly. I did pick up one of these to go under my dish drying racky, so in black. couple more things here. I did find this little bath mat that I'm going to put in the boys' room. I don't know how they tear stuff up so bad, but I'm going to give it a try. I do not like the smell of this thing, so I'm going to wash it and then try it. I'm hoping that in the washer, see, all these will probably come out. So I will probably wash it and not dry it. 99% cotton. Let's see, do we have instructions? Dry flat. It says hand wash cold, gently separate, dry flat, do not bleach. So I guess I'll be hand washing it and drying it flat. So that is that. And then the last couple things is I got this little canvas bag here for Jack for trick-or-treating purposes. I wish that they would have stayed true to their gift bags and put a design here in this part, but they didn't. And they didn't have any other like boy ones, you know, so. And then I got, you can see that this one is quite a bit larger than this one, obviously. But Jack's not going to carry around a Mickey Mouse bag, so I got this one for Liam. And it does have the stripes inside there, but I thought that that's a bag that he could use, you know, going to grandma, spending the night, whatever, as long as in the bottom's also striped. And for $1, I thought it was super, super cute. And it's quite deep. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good bag for $1, a canvas bag at that. Hopefully it holds up. I don't know about you guys, but usually when we go trick-or-treating, we have a bag in the car and a big bag in the car, and we end up dumping the candy from like one of these bags into a big container because we just get so much of it, and then I end up throwing half of it away. You guys who have kids know the drill. Well, I have 3, well, only 2 of them go trick-or-treating now, but when all 3 of them were trick-or-treating, forget about it. Like, we threw candy away. We gave candy away. They get so much candy, it's ridiculous. I wish that people would just give every child 1 piece of candy. But everybody who, you know, I work in the community. Here's the trouble with me, is I work in the community. I'm out and about. You know, I work at a doctor's office. We have 3,500 patients. Not to mention all the social stuff, social work that I do. So when they see me and my kids, it's not just they get 1 or 2 pieces of candy. They get like a whole bag of candy just dumped into their thing because they're showing their love for me, for my kids. And I'm just like, they don't need all that. They don't need all that candy. Shoot. But, you know, I'm always very gracious and I never say anything. You know, my kids think it's the coolest and they think, you know, they're getting by with something, but I'm not going to tell them that they're getting all that candy because their parents know me. You know what I mean? So anyway, there is that. I hope you guys, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. And we will see ya in the next one. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.